What it is, what's the deal, people? I hope y'all doing well. I know I've been a little bit MIA, but I've been like kind of focused on something else. I'll be back in a little bit with some readings. But for right now, I wanted to get on here and just talk a little bit. Because I may not be doing readings, but I am still receiving messages. And I did get a download on the 13th. What's today? Today's the 14th. I got a download not today, not the day before yesterday. So yesterday was a moon cycle. Hold on 1 second. This video is not about the download, but hold on, because I want to make sure I'm correct with this moon cycle shit. Oh no, today is the moon cycle. Today's the new moon, so I'm on point with something. Today's the new moon, so I got this download yesterday in the middle of the night. But I'm gonna tap into this maybe a little bit later. Mind you, this was yesterday's download, and today is the moon cycle. So we tap into the download later. But right now, I'm gonna talk about this ex-boyfriend of mine, because I'm so tired of hearing these readings about this ex-boyfriend and this and that and that and this. And it's like, listen, I don't know why it's so hard to understand that I know what you're doing. I know who you are. I know what ex-boyfriend it is. And I don't know why he thinks and still thinks maybe this is still not the energy. Maybe the energy is past. Maybe this is still the energy. All I know is that I know my upstairs neighbors is still fucking with me. So I still know I have a current energy of motherfuckers that's doing spell work on me. But as far as this ex-boyfriend goes, if this ex-boyfriend is currently in my energy, I know what ex-boyfriend it is, because I had a domestic violence experience with him. At this point, the other day, I was watching a video and I was like, oh, so this motherfucker was paid to cause some type of 222, as I say this, was paid to cause some type of domestic violence in my life, abuse me and my son. I only have one child. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't know why this dumb bitch thinks that I wouldn't know who these readings are talking about, because I only have one child. One. So when the readings sit there and talk about Cancer, but he's not a Cancer, he's a Scorpio. Younger than me. He's probably in his 30s now. I'm in my 40s. I'm 44 now, so he's probably in his 30s. November is his birthday. Right before the cusp. 2 days or 3 days before the cusp of a Scorpio Sagittarius. And I believe his moon sign is an Aries, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think I looked it up. Because I knew his birthday and the year he was born, but I don't remember it by heart. So when they sit there and talk about how there was a masculine that caused you some type of, try to abuse you or abuse your son, or was trying to sacrifice your son, or sacrifice your child, or sacrifice you, you didn't have a good past with this person. No, I didn't have a good past with this person. This person, I was in a domestic violence relationship with this person. On top of that, I was trying to help him because I knew that he came from a toxic ass family. His mother was a drunk. His father was a drunk. His older brother was in a gang. The only one that had a smart mind was the two younger. He has an older brother, a younger sister. Then he had another younger sister and another younger brother. They were kids. One of the oldest brother was in a gang. I think he was blood. Again, the mother and the father were drunks. And this nigga was bipolar. Again, I can put the pieces together when it comes to my story, 4, 5, 6, as I say this, because I'm not a person that had a lot of men in my life. I'm not a person that had a lot of relationships. You want to use my past against me? Was I a little promiscuous back in the day before I had my child? Yeah, I was. I know anybody. I know shame in my game. I think everybody was. I had daddy issues. I had mother and father issues. I had issues back then. So I was karmic back then. I didn't know what love is, and I didn't know what love was, and I didn't love myself back then. There's a difference between back then and now. I just saw 453 again. So there's like a countdown has happening. So this ex-boyfriend, when they mention him, a water sign that you were in an abusive relationship with, there's only one actual, I can say one real relationship that I actually have a domestic violence. There's reports in the police of our domestic relationship. So when they talk about a nigga in these readings and this nigga thinking that don't know who it is, he is sadly mistaken. I've already exposed his name already. I'm not going to sit here and call him out again, because that's what he wants. And look, I can feel somebody in my energy nervous because they watching me. Yeah, I know you watching me, bitch. I know you're watching me. So basically, this whole domestic violence experience with you, you were paid to abuse my son. You were paid to abuse me. You were paid to target me and hurt me and my son. Nigga, you think you were ever gonna scheme, scam your way back in my life? Even if I didn't know that you were paid to hurt me. The fact of the matter that I was in a domestic violence relationship with you, you got my son removed because of it. You actually thought I'm a dumb bitch to take a motherfucker that abuses people back? You're stupid. You dumb. You the most stupidest motherfucker. Maybe because your mother got beat on and she accepted your father back. I'm not your mother, you stupid bitch. That's a dumb bitch that likes to get abused. I don't like to get abused. You were the first nigga that will ever, and the last nigga that will ever put his hands on me. You tripping. And you think I don't know my story. And you think I don't know it's you. You stupid, dumb. Because you think you got the gift of gab. Because you think you got the gift of gab. Nigga, no. You don't got the gift of nothing. Not in here. Not over here. You thought I was a gullible bitch because back then I was in a vulnerable state. I just had my child. And then I met your stupid ass walking to the store getting a Dutch to smoke a blunt. I found you a little bit attractive because you give the resemblance a little bit of a Method Man. But at the point, you give it now I'm going to tell you, you look like a cracked out Method Man. How about that? He resembled a little bit of Method Man. A little bit. Just skinny. Slinky. Me and my mother try to help you. And the only reason why I try to help you is because I saw that you came from a toxic ass family. And you were talented. You knew how to draw. You drew your ass. This nigga knew how to. He could sit there and create the same picture. Like if you give him a picture, he could create that same picture in a portrait by hand, by drawing it. He very talented motherfucker. I give him that. He used to this one of his little hustles that he used to paint pictures for people. So he used to sell his portraits, his paintings to people. Another fucking thing that he used to do was paint sneakers. He would get NYC the NYC the Jordans, what the fuck is called, the high tops, whatever them fucking shit is called, Air Force Ones. He would get them blank, the white ones, and he would paint on them for people. He would sell paint their sneakers. We used to hustle and sell movies. because we knew a guy with movies. Let me tell you something. I can sit there and say everything. I remember everything when it comes to this. But this nigga was abusing me. This nigga, one time he beat me outside, and that he made my nose split blood because I walked away. He was in the laundromat. And I don't know what the fuck he did or said. All I know is that he said some dumb shit. He embarrassed. He did something in the laundromat that I was like, you know what? I'm not washing my clothes no more. And I left I don't know if I was washing my clothes or I stopped washing my clothes. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I don't know if I was just getting there to wash my clothes or I was already in the process of putting my shit in. Either way, I left the laundromat. And when I crossed the street, there was this little cut thing behind the building that was like some fucking factory shit there where I was at. I was living in Pelham Parkway, Allerton over there. And the nigga fucking, he punched me in my face in the street. Then I started seeing blood spurt out. I was like, what the fuck did you just do? That shit pissed me even more off. So I don't know why this nigga's trying to hide, because there's been police reports. Unless he know people in the government, in the police department that got the fucking reports expunged. But there's police reports that I have on paper you can't get rid of. A court situation where you were in the courts when I was going through an ACS and your name in there, then you cannot hide that. There's nothing that you could do. There's a paper trail that I had a domestic violence experience with you. I don't know how the fuck you got yourself out of the court situation. I really don't know how you made that happen. But yeah. So when they sit there and talk about this fucking stupid, dumbass ex that actually thought that he was going to finagle his ass back in my life to try to steal from me again, you already caused the loss of me for me not being able to be a mother to my child. You caused me to be homeless in the fucking street. And for 20 years, my son is 20 going on 21. So for 20 years, you've been stalking, harassing, and doing spell work and hiring people to fucking come for me. And then I have a feeling that you are the cause and sped up my grandmother's motherfucking death with spell work. So let me explain something to you. You think I'm stupid. You cheated on me while you was chilling with me. You cheated on me with somebody that was in the program with me when I went through this ACS shit. On top of that, you had the bitch that you was fucking with before you fuck with me call my motherfucking house for you. Let me tell you something. I remember everything. There's not one thing I don't remember from our little whatever the fuck relationship that was. So if you think I don't know my story, you are sadly mistaken. I don't know what we got going on. You don't know me. You only know me from that area. For the 3 years. You only know me for 3 years. That's all you know me for. You don't really know me. You didn't grow up with me. You don't know who I am. And you can't go based on anybody because they don't really know who I am either. So you sat there and you stole from me, you abused my child, you got my sunroom, you took the rights for me to be a parent. You created a lot of confusion, chaos, and mess in my life. And then you're mad that I'm not taking you back. You're mad that I'm not mad that I know that you did this. You're mad that you know that I know that you did all this. I'm not mad. You're a clown. I told you when you messaged me on Facebook thinking that you could talk to me or ha 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 ha, I told you I was going to use you. I said that. I have it. Don't get it twisted. That video, them screenshots, that message that you fucking messaged me, it's in video. I screenshot it, created a video and all that. It's in my unlisted playlist for everybody to see. The conversation. Telling me you love me, trying to ask about my son. I told you to confess. You try to play it off like you don't know what I'm talking about. Telling me that your people is telling you that you shouldn't talk, trying to meet up with me. You was trying to get me to meet up with you. You would never. 1444, I said this. You was never going to meet up with me. Telling me that you're going to fix shit with your lawyer. You said all this. You were really trying to play it off like you did not hurt my son. through Messenger. And I told you you had an ample amount of time to be honest with me, or I was going to expose you on the internet. You thought I was joking? I wasn't joking. You thought because the person that you met was helping you and was still with you when you was beating on them. Nah, nigga, I was going through some shit. I wasn't awoken. I wasn't woke. There was a time that this nigga was in my house, and my son was already taken from me, and he was still staying with me because I didn't think that he hurt my son, right? I don't know what happened to my son at that point. I was confused, but I know he hurt my son. Because there was only me and him in the house. And I didn't do it. Who did it? A ghost? There's no fucking ghost that did it. Unless he left somebody in my house and they did it. Because I left them in the house with my child to go get milk. I literally ran to the store to go get some fucking milk. And the only reason why I trusted him because he would help me in the house. He would feed my son. He would watch my son when I would take a shower. And in the street, he was good with kids. Very charming person. The gift of gab. He knew how to talk to people. A smooth talker. So I didn't think anything of it. So before I actually left my son with him alone, I peeped him. I watched him. Even though he was in the house with me with my child, I never left him in the house with my son alone. Until I started seeing him with how he was. He had 2 little brothers and sisters. I didn't think he was a crazy person. I saw how he was with the kids, out in the street, in the neighborhood. Mind you, I'm the new one in the area. He was been living there, so I was the new person. So I'm only going based off of what I see. Until we actually started fucking with each other. Huh. And then when I stopped talking to this stupid nigga, the nigga used to stalk me in the area. He used to follow me. I used to have a big ass carriage with my son. To lug that shit, get on the bus, it was a hassle. So imagine having to run away from a person that's stalking you, trying to cut you off. Because they following you everywhere you go. Watching you when you walk out the door. Across the street. On the corner. Waiting for you. This is what I have to deal with this guy. So, I don't know why this stupid fuck thinks I don't know my story. Just because it's not happening now, I know how to distinguish past, present, and future. And who is the past, who is the present. Who did what, and what association to what in the current energy and the past energy. So, this ex-Scorpio water sign has been stalking, attacking me for 20 years. And we're going on 20 years. This is 20 years. You've been trying to cause my life hell. And then I think in the year of 2020 or 2021 is when he called me. Not called me. He freaking messaged me on the damn messenger. I need to look at the thing. The message is in the unlisted video. I created a screenshot video of the conversation. So, because he thought I was joking. I wasn't lying when I said I was going to expose him online. The audacity. This nigga messaged me when I asked about my child. Nigga, you abused my child. You got my son removed and you're asking me about my child? Lord have mercy. Back then when he messaged me, I was like, yeah, nah, I don't think you want to be in my energy. I don't think you want to, you don't want. I don't think he understood. I don't think he would have understood. It wouldn't have been pretty. So, I don't know. And then he's still trying though. Like, really? You still trying? Like, why we still going through this? Why y'all still trying anyway? That's what I want to know. Shit is crazy. But so this dumbass ex, man, like, I can't. This shit is. I'm so tired of hearing these readings. And I'm so tired of them thinking that I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, stop thinking that I don't know what is going on. I know what's going on. I know what you're doing. I know what you're attempting. You're not going to steal from me. You're not going to take from me. You're not going to finagle your way back into my life for thinking that I'm a dumbass, naive, stupid bitch that thinks about dick. I'm not the dick hopper. I don't worry about dick. I don't worry about niggas. I don't worry about sex. I don't worry about none of that. That's not important to me. So you really thought you was gonna finagle your way and get yourself back into my undies? Pass me some disease. You falsified a fake marriage. This is what's coming out in the reading. You fake marriage me. You fake death me. You fake illness me. You. This is what's coming out. So you could get this money. You know what's funny though? There was a girl. I got the message too of the girl. There was a girl that messaged me and asked me about him. Because he said that he was talking some shit about me. And I told the girl, and she said she was going to marry. That was her fiance. That's what she said. And I told the girl, I got the message. I need to look at the picture because the girl looked pretty familiar. I told the girl the truth. I said, do you want to marry him? That's on you, but he's psycho. I don't know if I told her everything about with my son, but I said he not right in the head. That's on you. You want to marry that. And I still got that message. Screenshot. Remember, I don't know why motherfuckers think that I don't keep shit. I don't got I got receipts, man. I have receipts. Stop thinking that I don't have receipts, because I have receipts. Yes, I do. It's crazy how y'all be thinking that y'all could just come for people and take from people and scam for people. And then on top of that, you trying to unalive me? Physically and spiritually? Really? Anyway, I'm not going to be here no half an hour, no 45 minutes, no hour. I'm done talking. I just wanted to get on here because I'm really tired of hearing these readings about this stupid ass ex that really think I'm dumb and naive and slow and stupid and I don't know who they talking about. And you really think that you're really going to come in my energy, and no, you're not. I know who you are. Let's just say his fucking initials to his name. TSC. Those are his name. T first name, S middle name, C last name. I don't know if he was in a gang or he was trying to be in a gang, but I know back in the day he used to wear a lot of blue and rep the Crips. And his older brother was a Blood. How ironic that you a Crip and your brother's a Blood. Listen to me. I don't know what you think that I was going to forget about our relationship. But there's no forgetting somebody that got my son removed, abused my son, and they almost got me locked up and accused for abusing my own child. What drugs are you taking? What, you were trying to wipe my memory of the abuse? Really? Of an abuse that has witnesses. There's witnesses. And I don't need my old friends to be a witness. My mother alone is a witness to the abuse. My mother is the one that raised my child. So I don't know how you think that there's going to be a memory loss to the abuse in the past when there's witnesses and paper trails. This nigga is so dumb. I swear to God, I tell you right now, these people are retarded. How you lie, and then you get all these people involved in your lie, and there's receipts and paper trails. Witnesses. There's a whole case because of it. And you try to get me, they try to get me to take the fall to abuse of my own child. No, motherfucker, that bitch abused my child. I was charged with neglect because, yes, it was very neglectful to have a masculine in my energy and not be aware of the abuse to my child. Yes, I take responsibility of that. But you will never stain my name as a child abuser. So you are lying on my name, trying to use what you did against me and try to call me a child abuser. Bitch, I'm telling you, your whole family's gonna suffer. You think I don't know what you did? Then you try to lie and talk about that I'm a hoe? Lord have mercy. Did I sell my ass? Did I died? Did I do drugs? That I got mental issues. God only knows what you said. I gotta laugh because this shit is redonkulous. Yeah, you a stupid motherfucker. And anybody that believed your stupid ass is gonna go down with you. Y'all dumb. Y'all so dumb for real. Wow. And then you thought I was supposed to be scared of you, motherfucker. I wasn't scared of you when I was in a relationship with you. Just because I was in a domestic violence with this fucking nigga don't mean I didn't fight back, because trust me, the nigga got a scar from on his left, I don't know if it's the left arm or the right arm, but he got a scar from almost where his wrist at to the top of his arm, because I got so tired of him putting his hands on me that I fucking sliced his arm. And then he want to come back and give me a sob story. He can't draw no more. His artery almost got cut. He's so, my God, to try to get me to feel bad. And I fell for it like a sucker, because I did cut him. But the nigga, it was a big argument. He broke my phone, ripped the house phone out so I couldn't call out for help. A lot of shit. There was one time this nigga was beating me, kicking me. He was kicking me, almost trying to kick. Almost, thank God I guard my face, but he was almost trying to. He was trying to fuck my face up. He was trying to kick me in my fucking face. Talk about I love you. You love me, but you're trying to stomp me in my fucking face. You're trying to disfigure me. Gave me a lot of black eyes that I had to cover up with makeup, and didn't do a good job either. Yeah, that nigga put me through a lot. Well, I was supposed to stay angry the rest of my life? I don't think so. My son is healthy. He's alive. He's smart. I'm blessed. Thank God that whatever you did to him didn't cause him no type of serious brain damage, because he almost could have caused my son a brain damage. My son could have passed away. He caused my son to have a swelling in between the skin and the skull. Thank God it wasn't in his skull, but right in between. My son could have died because of this bitch. And you think I'm going to keep quiet? You really think that I'm going to keep quiet? I'm not. But thank God. Thank God. My son is healthy and a smart, intelligent motherfucker. Got a little smart mouth, but it is what it is, because so does his mother. But healthy. To the point that, well, from what I know. So I'm blessed. He wasn't put in a home where he was going to get abused. Not saying that he didn't go through no fucking dysfunctional shit within his own family, because that's still abuse. But it is what it is. My son didn't get beat on. Grew up with a lot of love. Thank God. Might be a smart ass, but got a good heart. Thank God. So I'm going to be upset. My son is alive and healthy and a strong motherfucker. He'll fuck your ass up. I believe my son can fucking take you out in one punch. Also protected. So I don't know why this stupid dumbass was, because he thought his dick game was, nigga, your dick game was aight. It ain't that serious. You ain't that serious. Motherfuckers be thinking that bitches be getting dick whipped, but this bitch never got dick whipped on no dick ever in her fucking life. I don't get dick whipped. I don't fall for people's sex game. I fall for people's their mentality, how they treat people. Are you a good person? I ain't never been attracted to motherfuckers that was always about sex. I ain't never been attracted to a motherfucker that always talks about sex. That shit is a complete turn off. Ew. Give me a fucking break. Y'all motherfuckers be thinking that I'm bitches. You see thirsty bitches, and you thought that I was a thirsty bitch too. What? I ain't never been a thirsty bitch. This is why you don't know me. This fool don't know me. He only knows me for 3 years. Them 2 years in that house, in that apartment, and maybe a year after. How you know me? You don't know me. Not even anybody that I grew up with. I can't really say I really grew up with them neither. They don't know me neither. Nobody from my past knows me. My family really don't know me. And no boyfriend really knows me. The only person that really knows me is the same ex. There's only one ex that I can say kinda knows me to a point. And I'm still connected to that person. And it ain't this fool. So, and you trying to cause the person that I am connected to bad health. You trying to fuck with his car. You doing a bunch of shit too. All this car shit too, it resonates. I may not be the one that's driving, but you fucking with somebody that I know. Car. So, you doing a lot. And you thinking you're going to force me to be with you? You think you're going to get me to submit to you because you attacking me? Oh, you thought I was going to fall. Oh, he's attacking me and he's not going to attack me unless I give in. I don't care, motherfucker. Keep attacking me, bitch. Don't mean I'm going to fucking sit there and say, okay, I give up, I give in. You're stupid. Yeah, bitch, keep attacking me. See what happens to you. Anybody continues to attack me, see what happens to you. That's all I'm going to say. That's on you. That's your life. You're not fucking with mine. You fucking with your own life. You don't got the power, position, authority, or reign to fuck with mine. To cause delays or unalive me or fuck with anybody else that's in my life that's supposed to be in my life. You don't have the power to do that. And if God allowed you to if God allowed shit to happen, it's because I was supposed to learn a lesson. It was for me to learn. So it's not even you that. Why would I be mad? This is why you don't want you to understand. I am not mad at what you did because at the end of the day, God used me. God used you. I keep saying we all puppets, and God is the Most High Divine, and He's gonna use this or she, however you look at it, Divine Mother or God, however, is gonna use us the way He sees or she sees fit. And if she sees that your actions is going to help me grow, then she's going to allow your actions to manifest, but not the way you want to, the way God wants it to manifest, so that I learn. So at the end of the day, all you did was help me grow and learn from your stupid mistakes. You allowed me to learn from your mistakes so I don't make the same mistakes that you made. At the same time, you were supposed to learn from me and not make the mistakes anymore. You see how that works? I learned from you not to I don't want to be you. So I'm going to know not to do those things, what you're doing. And what you were supposed to learn was, don't do the things that you're doing and learn how to be somebody with moral respect and integrity. But you're not. You a whole leech trying to attach to me, and you're done. I'm going to continue to remind you that if you are doing hexes and curses and spells on me still to this day, oh, baby, 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 I don't know what to tell you. You fucked. That's all I know. And don't think because I'm not doing any readings, you stop something. No, go ahead. Have the show, bitch. You want to be me? You want to try to be me so bad? Go ahead, embarrass yourself. I'm going to allow you to do you. I'm going to take my rest. You go ahead, put on a show on the internet. And when I come back, I bet you I'll come back better. I don't abuse divination. I don't need to tap into the readings all the time. People don't donate to my channel. People are not really doing anything supportively, honestly, on my channel for me to be giving so much energy doing readings. And I keep reading my own energy, so there's no point of continuing to freaking keep repeat on the message. Repeat. It's the same old message, the same old story. I could watch somebody else's reading and get it. So I'm going to keep tapping into energy that's going to keep coming out as me. Every time. It don't matter if I do a collective energy read, it doesn't matter. Majority of times, it'd be my energy. So it's okay to take a break. Spirituality is not a work. It's not work. It's not a business. It's a lifestyle. This is not something that goes away. Duh. And I didn't do tarot to make money in the first place. I got on there to give messages because that's what I was guided to do. To tap in, expose my energy, expose everybody else's that's in my energy. Because if I'm doing personal readings, I'm exposing people in my energy, right? All I know is that there's somebody in my energy that's hella nervous because my pits is sweating. So maybe it might be the ex-boyfriend. Maybe it might be these bitches upstairs. Who knows? I know somebody's nervous. And they should be nervous because motherfuckers be thinking that I don't know. And then you got another ex, which was not really an ex. It was a friendship romance. There was one that was an ex and there was one that's a friendship romance. This friendship romance one ghosted me too. There's two ex romances. And they both ghosted me and they both were locked up for 10 years. This is how I know those are the two exes that did some dumb shit behind my back, tried to steal from me, lied on my name. They did dumb shit. Because they were both locked up for 10 years. They both contacted me. And the other one that was a friendship romance tried to give me some fake ass proposal shit. And then I told him, you only want to come back to the motherfucking country. He tried to play me, make it seem like that's not what it was. Nah, nigga, you were deported. And you trying to get back into the city faster. No, I'm not done. Trying to love bomb me. Oh, we will make cute babies. Yeah, okay. There you go. You got a lot of babies anyway. You don't need any more. Nigga got mad baby mamas. And this one I'm talking about is Jamaican one. They both light skinned. One is just regular American, black, or American, whatever you want to call. Black American. And the other one was Jamaican. Not even supposed, they didn't have his papers to be in the States. He was always on the run back in the day. A criminal. He was a criminal and 444 as I say this on the clock. A motherfucking criminal and he couldn't get caught by the cops and he'd get deported. So he was always hiding. And that one's they both were thieves. Both of them. They both were a bunch of criminals. But the Jamaican one, a little bit more smarter than the other one. And obviously he's older than the other one too. So. And the Jamaican one, I was trying to let him know that his peoples is not his peoples. That's the one that I was warning him about his peoples. The one in the reading that says she warned you. I'm the one that warned him about his peoples. That they was talking shit behind his back. That's the one that somebody tried to break us up because they said that he was a dog and he was not a good person. So I know my story because I haven't really had a lot of boyfriends or romances that last more than, these people I was talking to them for a while. So when they sit there and tell my story, or they tell a story, they read the cards and they read the narrative of the cards. And these people be trying to do this spell work to try to get to jumble my mind or trying to do this fucking crown chakra attack to my mind to jumble my memory. It's like, no, I really have a very good memory. There's no selective memory. I have a very good memory. Word, I'm not going to say word for word, but majority of the time I remember shit that has been told to me that's important. So, you doing that mental and magic shit, no, whichever one of them doing the love spells, no. And the reason why I know that the Jamaican guy is involved, because my mother had a dream about both of these people. My mother had a dream about my ex-boyfriend when that abused me, that That's the one that's a part of a coven. In her dream, I'm going to keep saying this. In her dream, she saw him getting motherfucking beat. They were surrounding him, a bunch of hooded people in black hoods. There was a bunch of people in black hoods surrounding him in a circle, and they was beating the shit out of him. And she said that he did not look good. And I was like, did he pass away? She was like, no, in the dream, she didn't think that he passed away, but she says that he's not doing too well. That's what she said to me. He ain't dead, but he ain't doing too well. That's what she said. And then she had another dream about this girl that used to date the Jamaican guy, the other person. She had a dream with her. And I had problems with that one. And she was obsessed with the Jamaican guy too. So, and I know that she does spell work. Listen, I can sit there and tell you stories of how I know that they did some spell work. Or they try to break something when it came to my house, because some chick told me that she had to use the bathroom. And the bathroom was right there, and she pissed right in front of my door. And my mother had spiritual stuff in front of her door, and she pissed right in the middle of it. And I know that was done purposely. Back then, I didn't know why she did that. I actually thought she had to pee and she peed on herself, but now I know that she did that purposely. That's why that same girl, her baby daddy, I know that the baby daddy, which is was the brother of a girl that lives in this area that I knew. I don't mess with her no more. Anyway, let me not even get there. I can sit here and tell you stories, but we're not even gonna get it because now I'm going off track. But either way, the two exes involved is a Scorpio and a Gemini. The Scorpio is the regular light-skinned young guy that thinks he got the gift of gab that was in a gang. And the Gemini is the Jamaican guy. They were both locked up for 10 years. One was deported. I don't know if he's still deported or if he's back in the United States or not. All I know is I know my stories because I was never one of those fucking jump off girls that had mad niggas and mad niggas was all up in her and I had mad relationships. Nah, sorry, boo. This is why you caught. This is why you busted, because you sat there and you lied on my name and you try to twist stories. But a bitch like me know my life, know my story, know exactly who's associated with it. So you out here looking stupid in these streets, online and offline, trying to ruin me, defame me, and I know my shit. And for the fucking the one that was in the gang, the young-minded one, the one that was in the domestic violence relationship with, that nigga right there, there's witnesses. I was in court with your ass. There's police reports. And for Christ's sake, my mother has my child. My mother knows that you are the abuser. And if my mother thinks that I abuse my child, then I guess she is no mother to me. So yeah, fuck the both of y'all. Ain't nobody was bitter. Ain't nobody gonna be bitter. You wanted me to be bitter, but I'm not a bitter bitch. Sorry, been there, done that. I did the woe is me and everybody's against me and nobody loves me and I'm all alone. Oh, woe is me. You're not going to have me in that energy. Sorry. You can go sit in that shit, bitch, but I won't be. I don't got nothing to worry about. I'm living my life, healing, humbled. Handle that bitch. And if you cannot heal, then that's not my problem. If you can't handle my healing, that's not my problem. You can't handle it, period. Again, that is not my problem. That's a you, motherfucker. That's a you. So let me put a bump in your plan, a stop and a halt, that no, you think that you out here doing some shit to my mind, and whoever the fuck you working with, they actually think they got powers, and you ain't got no power here, bitch. You never did. The lesson is learned here when it comes to you people. And the fact of the matter is, I have more power than you, and you don't have power over my life. You never fucking did, bitch. This was just a lesson that you don't seem to comprehend. That we live in earth school, and God is going to use everything and anything he can in the universe to teach us what the fuck we got to learn. If we learn it, we learn it. We don't, we don't. We just got to repeat the cycle again. And this bitch ain't repeating no cycle. Not with you, not with anybody. So, buddies, I don't know what to tell y'all. But your little plan is not, you not getting shit from me. You not even getting my fucking crumbs, bitch. Nothing. Starve, motherfucker. Starve. Each and every one of y'all gonna starve because you're not getting any of my energy. You're not gonna come and finagle me. You're not gonna come and scam me. You're not gonna come in the middle of the night in my dreams to siphon my energy and do all these stupid things that I be doing when I'm sleeping. When you think that I can't fucking protect myself, let me tell you something. When I sleep, I fight too. I gut y'all like a motherfucking fish and then cast you to the abyss of nothingness, hoes. Come with me if you come into my energy when I'm sleeping. I'm the Texas Chainsaw Massacre when I go to sleep, bitch. You getting chopped up in little pieces. You come in my energy when I'm at rest, at slumber, sleeping. Trying to violate my mind, my body, and my soul when you think I'm vulnerable. You dumb fucks. A motherfucker that's protected by God ain't never vulnerable. Not when they awake or asleep. They always protected, even in the fucking streets. Bars. Oh, stop playing. Stop playing with me. Motherfuckers is nervous. My pitch is sweating right now, yo. Collective. But we're gonna leave it there. I said I wasn't gonna talk for no fucking hour, but I did because, you know, I could talk. I got shit to talk about, yo. But I'll be back probably a little bit later if I don't get distracted from what I'm out over here doing, because I'm doing something over here. I'm trying to build my shit. I'm working on a master plan. I don't know the words. But I did get a download yesterday. And the download yesterday, I'm going to say it and I'm going to do a reading on it. But the download that I got yesterday was the last line of defense. So either... There's about to this is the last this new moon. These people are about to get fucked up. And if you research the last line of defense, that's the last group of people that they use in a war that's going to defeat the battle. So either I am the last line of defense, or the spiritual team, the spirit, God, is sending in the last line of defense that's going to wipe these bitches out, because enough is enough. And as I said that, it was 53:35. So exactly, something is being mirrored back. But I'm going to tap back. I'm going to tap a little bit more into that energy a little bit later, since we are in the new moon right now cycle. And I got that download last night in the middle of the night. So, yeah. We're going to do the damn thing a little bit later. After I'm done and get myself together. Collective, peace out. I hope you enjoy your day, your week. I hope you have continue to have a prosperous day. Stay protected. You already know. Do some type of cleansing today, protection today. I don't know. Research the new moon and see what ritual is best to do, or what type of cleansing is best to do today. I don't be on the moon cycle thing, so I can't really provide you with that information. But I did create a book that I gotta read myself, because I created a book, but I didn't completely read it. But I did create a book on the moon cycles. So if you want to purchase that book, please feel free. You could download it. You could get it digitally, or you could get a paperback on Amazon and digitally on Gumroad. All my information is probably in the community section of my profile, collective. But peace out, collective. I see y'all later. And I hope, seriously, I miss y'all. For my true blues, I miss y'all. You know, I'll be back. I ain't disappear. You already know, you got to take a rest when it comes to this shit. Because motherfuckers be trying to siphon my energy when I'm doing divination. And I'm not with it. So, but, yeah, I'm just waiting, you know, for... Because once these motherfuckers is out my energy, then I could do the readings for real, and I could really pick up on y'all people energy and read y'all instead of always reading my energy. And my channel was not only created to do personal readings, it was to guide y'all and give y'all readings. So this is definitely gonna be over very soon. But I'll be back to do some little random. You already know how I do my little pop-up random readings. This is how I do for right now, and this is how it's going to stay for right now until shit get organized and these people are out of my life. But, you know, I had to come on here and pop my shit a little bit because motherfuckers are stupid. They still doing dumb shit. These people upstairs still doing dumb shit. I had to blast my meditation and prayer yesterday louder than what I normally blasted. I've been having to put my prayer music on more often now because motherfuckers is acting up with the dumb shit. Again, still with the dumb shit. So it's like, here we go. Same old story, same old song, same old bullshit. They keep doing the same old thing. So yeah. And I'm not doing it. I don't even respond to these people no more. Like, they was ripping the flyer. Like, I have flyers. I have my flyers, and I know people in this building are not going to support me, but I don't put my flyers there for support. I put it to say, fuck y'all, because y'all didn't stop me from doing nothing. Somebody's talking shit because my left ear is ringing. So I know nobody's going to support me in this building when it comes to my shit that I do in my house. And I don't put my flyers in the building for support. I put it in the building so you show that this bitch is in my house and I work on myself. Y'all want to be jealous? Y'all going to watch. Y'all going to see why y'all jealous, bitch. I could be petty too. So I had 2 flyers downstairs before you walk in the door of my music stuff, and they ripped one of the flyers. Even though you stupid, you ripped one of the flyers, but you didn't rip the QR code. If you was a real, right? Check this out. If you was somebody, and they're probably gonna do this now because I'm giving them the idea, but I'm just saying. If you was really trying to do something with ripping a flyer, then you would have ripped it with the QR code so people could scan this shit. But nah, they ripped it on the top where people could still scan the motherfucking flyer. Idiot. And then they ripped the other one next to it a little bit. So you know what I did? I took out the flyer that was ripped because I know it was probably somebody from one of these people. I put it right between the stairs of my floor and the other person's floor. If it was that person. And I went downstairs and I put all the business cards and flyers that I had lingering around over here. And you know what they did? They folded. And then one of the flyers downstairs, all the corners on the thing are folded forward. What you do is spell work on the flyer. You can't do spell work on the flyer. You could continue to damage all the flyers you want. You know how many flyers I have? It's called promotion, bitch. You not doing nothing. It's a piece of paper. Ooh, I guess they was expecting a reaction for me to react and scream, and it's not that serious. And I guess the upstairs neighbor is trying to be loud again. So they being loud again with the banging and the stomping, and I'm guessing they're expecting a reaction because I used to react. I don't. I need them to hear me. I don't care what you do. You could fucking be climbing the walls, and I'm still going to ignore you. I'm going to laugh at you because you're still doing the same thing that you think that you're going to get a reaction from that you did that I was reacting to the last time. You can't get me to react the way I was reacting the last time because I know what you're trying to do. Make it make sense. This is how stupid and slow these people are. So I don't even say shit. I try not even to laugh. I try to hold my laughter in so they don't even hear me laughing at them. You know what I do? When I don't want to hear this shit, I turn my music on loud. I don't have to speak. I made music to speak for me. That's the whole point of me making the music. So the music could speak for me. Even the music that I don't make. This music that I have that I listen to the other people make, and I play those songs and it speaks for me. I don't waste my motherfucking energy. I play music so they get the message across. They could listen to the words of the lyrics. And they could get it. Like, move, bitch, get out the way. They understand right there. Move, bitch, get out my way. You're not bothering me. You know, shit like that. Many men, many men wish death upon me, but I don't, you know, shit like that. You know, I play shit that this is them. I play the spiritual shit, whether it's mine or somebody else's. Like, they get dissed and snapped and roasted through the music. My ass don't waste no time with these fools. They tripping. They starve. Do you not understand that you're gonna starve? You're not getting my energy no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Collective, peace out. I love my true blues. You already know how we do. And I see y'all later with the download, with this last line of defense download that I got last night. But I'm going to go try to finish this shit, because this shit that I'm doing is giving me a motherfucking problem. I don't know if it's the website or it's this crappy ass laptop that I got. Either way, I'm making shit happen. Very slowly, but it's getting done. So, sipping my tea, minding my business, smoking my blunt, and back to my business and minding it. Peace out, collective.